straight to streaming movie, this movie is a lot better than you would actually imagine it being. Because welcome back to the James Ramburn Reviews for yet another episode. Today's episode, I've actually got yet another review for you because today we're going to be reviewing for you the 2025 Amazon Prime release, Heads of State. Before I get into how I feel about this movie, what I would give it out of 10 and stuff like that, I will give you a bit of context and then we'll get into the review and everything in between and things like that. So what you need to know is this is a film that I wasn't too aware of, it just kind of popped up on my radar recently. It has John Cena, Idris Elba in it, and just for a bit of context, the last time Idris Elba and John Cena were in a movie, it was The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn, and I remember that being pretty good, pretty funny, a lot of fun and very entertaining. So the idea of them coming into this movie, it's like, oh, that's interesting. And I do remember seeing a clip of one of the trailers, okay, this looks like a fun action movie. And so I won't be getting into too many spoilers as this just came out the other day on Amazon Prime. As I'm recording this, it's July 4th. I think it came out on the 2nd of July, so it's not been out for that long. So if you haven't seen the movie, there will not be any spoilers, but go ahead and watch it and find it for yourself, how you felt about it and stuff like that. So what you need to know is that John Cena and Idris Elba, they play these prime ministers and the president. So John Cena is the president, Idris Elba is the prime minister. Something goes rogue, something goes bad in the government. There's a little conspiracy going on, there's craziness happening, and they have to figure out what happened to these people, how it all went down. There's a bad guy in the mix. And that's pretty much what you've got here. It's almost 2 hours long. And so what I will say about this movie is, like I said at the start of this video, it's a straight to streaming movie, but it's one of the better straight to streaming movies, and it actually had, a lot going for it where I was like, oh, this is actually a lot better than I anticipated, because the trailer looked fun, sure, but this movie is just non-stop entertainment. It gives you pretty much most of what you want from a movie like this. So the first thing I will say is that John Cena and Idris Elba bring this energy to the film where you just want to keep watching these characters go on these crazy adventures, and there's a lot of cool action scenes with the way they shoot the guns and all of that. All of that's pretty funny. Idris Elba and John Cena are pretty funny in the film. And I will say, it's not the most perfect movie ever. The storyline, you've seen this before, there's going to be some kind of big threat out there. There's guys that have to take the bad guy down. And I'm pretty sure it's Paddy Constantine does play the villain in this movie, and I won't spoil what he's up to in the movie or whatever, but he is actually alright in the film. I don't think he matches the quality of the energy of Idris Elba and John Cena. If you go to this movie and you watch it for Idris Elba and John Cena, I think you're going to have a good time. I don't think the movie felt too long either. It was well paced enough for me. It was enjoyable enough, and I pretty much enjoyed this movie. I wish I had a lot more to say on the film, but this is kind of just my review. This is the only way I could actually describe everything without spoiling everything. So, just so you know, right, it's just an enjoyable movie with Idris Elba, John Cena. There's entertaining action, funny comedy moments, and yeah, that's kind of how I would rate this movie. I'd probably give this movie a solid 8 out of 10, and for a straight to streaming movie, that's pretty decent. So yeah, that's my review of Heads of State. Hope you enjoyed this review. Stay tuned for more like this one, and if you've seen this movie, let me know down below if you've seen the film. So yeah, that's my review of Heads of State. This will be a shorter review, but please understand that this is the best way I could describe how I felt about the movie. So yeah, stay tuned for more reviews on the James Ramblin' Reviews.